Why letting go of perfectionism is crucial. Have you ever found yourself endlessly tweaking a project, chasing an elusive sense of flawlessness, only to end up feeling frustrated and stuck? Imagine standing in front of a blank canvas, your heart filled with creative vision, but paralyzed by fear of every brush stroke not being perfect. This is the crippling grip perfectionism, a barrier that holds so many of us back in our pursuit of greatness. If you've ever felt this weight, it's time to understand why letting go of perfectionism is not just beneficial, but crucial in our journey towards self-development, discipline, and achieving success. We often believe that aiming for perfection is a noble pursuit, training our minds to set high standards and never settle for mediocrity. But here's the catch: perfectionism is not about having high standards. It's about the relentless pursuit of an unrealistic ideal, which often leads to procrastination, burnout, and even anxiety. Unlike simply striving for excellence, perfectionism demands flawlessness and, ironically, becomes a formidable obstacle to progress. Think of perfectionism like an iceberg. What we see above the surface is the admirable dedication, but lurking beneath is the massive weight of self-doubt and fear. By breaking through this misconception, we see that true growth, creativity, and achievement thrive in an environment where mistakes are seen as stepping stones rather than failures. So, let's take a moment to reflect on our own lives. Have you ever avoided starting something because you weren't sure if you could do it perfectly? Or perhaps, have you ever abandoned a project midway, convinced it wasn't meeting impossibly high standards? These habits are perfectionism in action, quietly holding us back. Now imagine freeing yourself from these constraints, beginning tasks with confidence, knowing that imperfections are part of the process, not the end of the world. I challenge you to start with small steps, embrace a new hobby without the pressure of mastery, or set a deadline for a project regardless of its state of perfection. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. It is this mindset shift, small yet impactful, that separates those who achieve from those who remain forever planning and never doing. Think of your journey like a gardener tending to plants. If you spend all your time trying to make each plant grow perfectly, you'll miss the beauty and diversity of the whole garden. Perfectionism is like focusing obsessively on one single flower while neglecting the rest, whereas letting go allows you to appreciate the varied view of beauty of the entire garden. You cultivate, you water, you trim, but most importantly, you allow the garden to grow in its own unique, sometimes unpredictable way. Similarly, in life, when we let go of the need for perfection, we open ourselves up to the richness of experience, learning from each moment, and finding joy in the journey rather than just the outcome. Of course, overcoming perfectionism is no small feat. It's a journey filled with challenges, but every significant transformation begins with facing these hardships head-on. Consider a moment from the life of a renowned artist like Vincent van Gogh. Despite his incredible talent, Van Gogh's work wasn't widely recognized during his lifetime. He painted for the love of creation, embracing every imperfection along the way. His dedication wasn't toward achieving perfection, but rather toward expression and growth. Similarly, we too can adopt this mindset when we make small, consistent efforts towards our goals, accepting mistakes as learning opportunities. We pave the way for long-term success. The initial struggle is undeniable, but it's in persevering through these tough times that we build resilience and ultimately succeed. As we draw to a close, let's remember the core message: letting go of perfectionism is not a defeat but a liberation. By releasing ourselves from the fight for flawlessness, we open doors to creativity, productivity, and fulfillment. So, I urge you to take that first step today, embrace your imperfections, start that project you've been putting off, and seek progress, not perfection. Imagine a life where you are free to explore, create, and grow without the chains of self-doubt. Powerful changes start with a single step. I invite you to subscribe to this channel, share your thoughts and experiences in the comments, and commit to the journey of self-acceptance and relentless progress. Let's build a community where we inspire and support each other to let go of perfectionism and strive for genuine growth and happiness. Your story, your journey matters. Together, we can achieve greatness, one imperfect step at a time.